Everybody. You know the usual drill. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me. We've just gone 8 p.m. Tuesday here in Sydney, or I should say I'm in Wollongong, but I am an hour south of Sydney, and it's wonderful to have you all on here this evening, wherever you are in the world. My little community is growing, which is very exciting to see. So I can see there's a number of you jumping on right now. So thank you for joining me. We'll just wait for some more of you to jump on. While we are waiting, I just ask if you like and share the live feed, let me know that you have done that. Pop that there in the comments section, liked and shared along with your questions and or comments. As you know, I will be doing readings this evening. I'll get through as many of you as I can. Good evening, Jenny. Thank you for joining me. You seem to be the first person, or you are here. I am streaming to multiple platforms this evening. Again, if you are in a room that looks like there's only a couple of you watching, and I'm not ignoring you, everything comes back to the central system here. And I try to get through. Sometimes I don't even see all of you on here until later on. But oh, hello, Gayleen. Hello, Erin. Hope you're well. Funny thing, you were in my dreams the other night. Do tell, what happened? Were we astral traveling? Were we doing something? What were we doing? What was the dream? Let me know. So let me just get this up on my phone here as well while we're waiting for people to jump on. I think Julie's going to be joining us this evening as well. She the center that she's at, it's beautiful, and it's I can't wait for this place to be open for you all to come and have a look. And I know that she will be probably doing a live from there, and it's I can't wait for that. And it was going to be opened on Saturday just gone, but you know the usual drill with building work and estimated times, and it's been pushed back a week. So definitely opening on this Saturday morning. So if anybody is in the area in the Illawarra, if you'd like to come and travel down to see this, I think they are opening at 8:30. There's going to be readers in there. I think there's mini reads going on. Julie will be able to fill us in on that if she jumps on this evening. I don't know what the prices are, but it's well worth a trip down, because I know that there's also we've got Cheryl Kay coming down. I think some of you may have seen me plug in this book. Hang on, let me just pull this out. Cheryl Kay is the author of this book called We Don't Say Goodbye and Neither Do They. She wrote this book. It's all about experiences, mediumship, people once have crossed over as well. She's coming down with her books, and I believe that she will be doing a talk as well on Saturday morning. I'm just along for the ride. I'm supporting. I don't think I'm reading. I'm just supporting everybody. Who else have we got here? Oh, I know that Julie's there somewhere in the mix. Luxury Clay Experience. Okay, obviously that's a business. So who is that? What's the name behind Luxury Clay Experiences? And as per on cue, here she comes. Hello, darling. You can't be left out, can you, sweetheart? Now, how about you jump on my lap and we get you sorted? We'll get settled in here and we'll get into some readings. Who else have we got on here? Hello, Scott. Chantel. Hello. Chantel, it feels like it's been forever since I've watched a live. Now, it feels like forever since I've seen you on a live. Melissa, hello. Athena, hello. Told you I'm invested in your family. I was doing a reading, but one thing stood out. You said, oh, before you go, I have to ask, why do you make everything a task? Well, I think that's a subconscious for you, is it? Do you write lists? Is everything a task for you? It might be. I think it's a message for you. Joe. Okay, Joe. So have we met? I've just got Joe. I know lots of Joes. Hello, Vanessa. Julie White, hello. Melanie, hello. Yes, hang on. Now? I think Julie may have forgotten me. Well, she may still be held up at the centre, because I know I left Port Kembla. I finished my last reading. Finished there at about 6 o'clock this evening. Saw her briefly. Her and Bubbles, Carol, and they were still there. So they got held up. So I look a bit spaced out today. I'm tired. I've been reading all day today. Hello, Kate Hamblin. Thank you for joining me. So, guys, let me know where you are situated at. I get it. I've got a fair idea with some of you where you are watching from, but I do know I have a lot of you from overseas, because I get messages all the time saying, what time is it in such and such a place, and what time? I don't know. That's why I'll put down Sydney, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So you'll have to Google that time and see what your local time is. Google. I always say Google can be your best friend. Thai fam, hello. Luxury Clay, Gerringong. Okay, hello from Gerringong. Fiona's from the Central West. Vanessa is from Melbourne. Now, you know what the drill is here, Missy. You want to sit on my lap, you have to sit still. Okay. Jenny is from Melbourne. Gayleen, I think it was a message from me. I do make everything a task. All my crafts, making jewelry, I do it until I'm happy with results and then stop. You've got to love what you do, darling. Just put the love into it. It shouldn't be a task. It's like my work here shouldn't be a task. I do it with love, and it's like it's my calling, and I don't treat this as a task. Okay, Melissa, you are in Goulburn. Melanie is in Newcastle. Good evening, Fee. Kate from Young. I've got a huge following out there in Young. Beck is from Walgett. Okay, and Fee from Goulburn. And I think Julie has forgotten us. So those have just jumped on. I do ask that you like and share. Please let me know that you've done that. Pop that in with your comments and or questions. Now, with the readings tonight, if you're new here, I'll just explain how it reads. Everything comes back to a central system here. So if you're not on my main page, the Psychic Pin-Up there on Facebook, I would encourage you to go and watch it from there. Also, I do prefer to work with direct questions, please. And please don't ask me, what do I see? I see a lot of things. It's I just try to keep the readings quite short for you. So that's why I'm asking you to be specific. And I do not answer medical or legal questions here on live feed. I'm sorry, it's a legality thing with Facebook. Mediumship, I do keep to a minimum here on Facebook, only because A, I'm tired. I've been reading all day. B, I need instantaneous feedback, and there is a lag here. So me talking now, you're not really seeing for about another 20 or 30 seconds time. And then I'm an evidential medium, so I do give you evidence, and I do need yes or no straight away before I move on to my next bit of information. And by the time it gets back, it's like ping pong, and it gets long in the tooth, and I just prefer not to go down that road, because I am mindful that we have a lot of other people watching this evening, okay, and I try to make it fair for all. Also, what else was I going to say? I am available for private readings, and you will see going across the bottom of the screen there details on how you can book with me. My travel is done and dusted for the year. I did finish up in Canberra on the weekend, and I am now home until the new year. So all of my readings now will be either face-to-face in Port Kembla or via Zoom or phone. I've only got 2 spots left for this week on Friday. Next week, I've only got availabilities left for Wednesday. Then that will take us into the following week, and the week after that is lead up to Christmas. I will be shut over Christmas and New Year break, and I plan on taking a month off from here, and I will not be back until mid to late January. just saying, if you're thinking about having a reading with me, I would encourage you to book in sooner rather than later. And the details are going across the bottom of the screen there to book yourself in. I don't handle the bookings. I will just redirect you to the online booking if you do private message me. I'm sorry, because I've forever got people swapping, changing, wanting appointments, this, that. I haven't got time for that, guys. Also, anybody who books a Zoom or phone reading with me, this is becoming a bit of a problem at the moment. If you book a Zoom or a phone reading with me, the terms and conditions are, the policy is that the balance of the reading needs to be paid at least the day before. I send more than enough notices out to people confirming appointments, how to pay, etc., even down to reminders the day before as well that the balance is due, yada, yada, yada. It's becoming a bit of a problem at the moment that people are ignoring my messages, my text messages. I'm not getting, I find myself the morning of the reading chasing people up. It's going to get to the point now I'm just going to cancel appointments. And it's not because it's punishing. It's just I simply don't have time to go chasing people, making sure it's done, yada yada. Because once I get into the shop and I start reading, that's pretty much it. I'm off the air, and I haven't got time to be chasing payments when they're late. So as of next year, I'm just going to be cancelling appointments, and it's that simple. I'm sorry if you find that harsh, but it is what it is, guys. Okay. All right. So who else have we got on here? So let's get into some readings. Okay, Julie, you are on. Thank you. So, Julie, if you can just pop up, I was just saying to everybody what the plan is for Saturday. What time you're opening? Have you got readers there? Have you got mini readings? What's the pricing structure like for Saturday? If anybody's thinking about coming down to Port Kembla for the morning, please, if you can just pop that up there. All right. So Zoe, that's what I just said. Zoe, darling, I'm working with specific questions today. So please give me specific questions. I'm steering clear of mediumship. That's what I'm saying. I'm quite tired. I've been reading all day. So I'm just pretty much sticking to psychic work this evening. Okay, who else have we got here? Jenny. Okay. Kerry. Nadia, I'm just looking for some questions here. Okay, Aaron, you know what I'm seeing here? You're asking about connection with Jess here. Okay, the thing is, what I'm getting here is cold feet. I'm getting, you know, when you've been burnt, and it's in previous relationships, and you like the connection's good, but I get that. When you're scared, you just don't want to get hurt again. And this is what I'm hearing with this person. So your question is, do you see communication from just, yeah, I do, but this is what I'm feeling. This is what I feel like they are feeling here. So I'm seeing eggshells here, and tread carefully. I do see that there will be connection prior to Christmas time, but I don't feel like there will be that connection that you are after yet. I'm just being shown here that it's baby steps, darling, okay? And I'm just going to say it's got nothing to do with you. It's more so to do with previous relationships and work that needs to be done there, if that makes sense. So I'll leave that there for you, darling. I hope that helps you. Okay, luxury clay. So Joe. Okay, Joe. You saw 11:11 today. I felt spiritually called today, and you invited me to this. Well, the thing is that when before I started consciously learning spiritual things, I would endlessly see numbers everywhere, on the oven, on the odometer, on my car, on clock radios, on my watch, on my phone, and that was so blatantly in my face, and particularly the 11:11 or the double ones, and for me, what it signified for me was the start of my spiritual growth, and it was like they were trying to get my attention for me to start being aware of spirit and what's going on around me. And because I was always very logic thinking, and now I think with the other side of the brain. I still am logic, but more so with the other side of the brain these days. I think with and I connect with more so. And I feel like that this possibly is what's happening for you too. Numbers for other people may mean something different, but in this case, this is what I feel like it means for you. So just be a little bit open to be receiving a lot of these numbers, and they're just showing me here that there's other signs and synchronicities that will be coming in for you as well, particularly in songs. So I'll leave that there for you. Okay. Beck Trindle, do you see us moving house not before Christmas, darling. And I'm just going to say, I'm even taking my psychic hat off with this here. Christmas is only a few weeks off, and don't have to be a psychic to tell you not much happens over Christmas break. I'm not seeing any movement around you until towards the end of February, maybe even end of January, early, possibly even early February. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Let's see if we go. Okay. Same with you too, Fiona. Okay, will I move house in the near future? Okay, is this going to be our theme this evening? Houses, moving, homes. Okay, same with you too, Tracy. Do you see the house sell soon? Okay, not before Christmas. I'm not seeing any. I'm going to say February is going to be a very busy month for some of you people. Put it that way. Tracy, I'm leaning more towards March for you with that. I hope that helps you. Who else have we got here? Okay. Is it Tyler or Taylor? Tyler King. Will I have a family move out? Okay, which one? There's two. You're double dipping there, darling. I'm going to go with the moving out of the house soon. I'm just going to. Christmas time is going to be. I'm being shown Christmas time for you, light bulb moments, and I'm being shown here that yes, there is a move that is coming for you, darling. But again, for you, I'm also highlighting March with you. Particularly, I feel like I need to highlight Easter. So I do feel like there's something movement around Easter, possibly even before Easter for you. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Okay, Jessica, stand in your power, darling. Absolutely stand in your power. I'm being shown here that this is actually a test for you because this is not the first time that this has happened to you. And I don't mean being pushed out of work. I mean you being pushed around when you were younger, possibly even at school by your peers, friends, etc. So I feel like that this is time for you to actually stand in your power. It's a test being sent to you by the universe, darling. Okay. I'm being asked to pass on it. Just take the emotion out of this, emotion, and stick to facts. Not he said, she said, but. Just stick to facts, okay? I want you to literally bite your tongue, okay? Every time you want to say something, literally bite your tongue and think of me. Because I always have, I've been saying this to people the last few weeks. He or she who speaks first loses, okay? So just think of it that way. So stand in your power. You've done nothing wrong, darling. And if you get pushed out, so be it, because I can tell you now the universe has bigger things for you. And I can tell you now that everything happens for a reason. And sometimes, okay, they're just showing me you've been getting warning signs and all these signs and synchronicities about this job for months now, and you've been ignoring it. And sometimes when we don't listen to the universe, they will shake it up and just make things happen to put you on the path that you need to be on. So just take that on board, darling. Okay, darling, you need to sit still. Okay, you need to sit still, otherwise you can get off me. Okay, whew. Come on, darling, move away. Now we've got a tail. We've got. Oh, God love her, she's purring. She's getting that old. She's lost her purr, and when she lays with me at night time, the breath goes, and you can, when the cats purr, and you know that they're purring, and I know that she's purring, but there's no sound, there's no purr sound, and now she's got it happening. Oh, that's beautiful, darling. Okay, you're purring. Oh, God love you. Who else have we got on here? Oh, okay. Okay. Good evening. Who else have we got on here? Good evening, Dave. Thank you for joining me again. Vanessa. Okay. Will things turn around in regards to my partner? I'm being shown you giving way too much than you're receiving, darling. So I just want you to take that on board here. Where I'm sitting at the moment, I'm not seeing it in the immediate future. I'm being shown here that there's work that needs to be done here. And this is where I don't want you to go beating yourself up, because you have a journey, they have a journey, and they've got to want to do the work. Okay. At the moment, I just see them being a little bit closed-minded, and I'm going to use the word selfish. Okay, and I don't mean that as in any disrespect, but I'm being selfish as to not taking your needs into consideration here. Now, I'm going to say that I feel like there's something here where you will be making some decisions, and I'm not saying to split, but I feel like making decisions to do some things on your own. Okay, and new time. I see that there's some new time that's coming up here. Okay. Kira Stewart, will I find the right person to settle down with next year? They're not showing me that at the moment, but what they're showing me here is that energy that you want for that person. I'm actually being shown you redirecting that energy into some further education and personal growth for yourself, which I think is absolutely awesome, because what that is going to be doing is raising the vibration for you. The vibration you're at the moment, I just feel like I always say like attracts like. And at the moment, what you will be attracting in is not going to be your person. It's fine for now, but there will be a point where you will outgrow them mentally and spiritually. So that's why I'm being shown next year there's work that you're doing on you and raising that vibration. That's the person that you will attract in. Now, in terms of timing, it's all up to you. Okay, and what I mean is how much work that you do on yourself. Mm-hmm. Nicole Baisley, I found a $50 note on the ground in the car park next to my car today at my new job, and also had a great positive day. What does this mean? Okay, well, the average Joe Blow will say somebody's dropped their money, and you found it. You know what's the saying? Winners keepers or whatever, losers weepers. But in this case, I feel like you know yourself. You just want me to say it's a sign of abundance. It's a sign that things are starting to turn around for you for the better, and that's put you in a very good mood. And I want you to recognize and that feeling that you had when you found that's the feeling that I want you to aim for each day, because that's a really high vibration, and that's what attracts more abundance into your life. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Okay, you're welcome, Luxury Clay, Joe. Good evening, Tammy Wildheart. We've got 3 weeks, just saying, Tammy. Good evening, Grace. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Good evening, Mika. You managed to get on. Thank you. Ruthie Smith, Is this the second time you've gone for this interview? Because I feel like I need to talk about 2 interviews for you with this. So if this is the first one, I feel like that there will be a second job interview, okay? Because there's something to do about training and fitting in or teams, and I don't know how any of that works. And every time she jumps on here, fur. Okay. Julie White, you need to put that out to the universe. What do you consider luck? You know, because what you consider luck may be different to somebody else. For me, luck is waking up in the morning, and luck is having a beautiful day and where everything runs smoothly. For others, luck may be winning the lotto or winning money, or luck may be falling on your feet all the time and getting the job of your dreams. Okay, so what do you mean by that? Because the thing is, if we put that power out there, if we put that intent out there, that's what you'll be attracting back. It's all about manifesting. Okay. Oh, Mika, there's going to be a lot of emotions for you. When are they coming? Is it Christmas time or is it January, darling? Because I feel like it's not Christmas, it's just after, isn't it? It's something, excuse me, she's given me all, just see fur flying everywhere. Yeah, I'm being shown with you, Mika, that there's going to be a lot of emotions, and I feel like there is a lot of things that have been not said over those years. I feel like there's been things unsaid I'm hearing, and they will be brought to the surface. You know, there's this saying that we have, I don't know if you have that in Turkish, what the Turkish interpretation of that is, but you know, the elephant in the room. And this is what I am feeling with this meeting. But I do see ultimately it will be will be a beautiful meeting, and I believe that there are grandchildren here that they have never met as well. So that is going to be a very special time. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Yeah, I can, Tammy. I can see. Can I see travel? I told you 3 weeks. I said just saying, 3 weeks, darling. Okay. Yes. Okay. So those who've just jumped on, I ask that you like and share the live feed, please. Please let me know that you have done that and pop it in the comments section, liked and shared, along with your comments and or questions. And I am working with specific questions, so please just don't ask me what can I see, can I have a card? I don't read cards. I get all of my information straight from these guys. I channel that information. So also no medical or legal. Not that I don't do them. It's a legality thing here on Facebook. I'm sorry. Good evening, Lisa from New Zealand. I'm so looking forward to getting back there. Can't wait. Just saying. Okay. Vanessa, you are going to learn a lot at this new job. I'm hearing teething, where I feel like you'll be thinking, oh God, I've done the wrong thing. I don't think I'm good enough for this, but it's not the case. It's, I actually see you rising above this. I do see a settling in period. I'm getting the number 3 with this. So 3 weeks, 3 months. I hope it's not 3 months. I'd say more like 3 weeks for settling in. So don't go beating yourself up at the beginning. It's all teething and baby steps for you. But I do see this as a challenge, and I do see that this will lead into other things. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Michelle, I got your email, Michelle. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. It's there. I just haven't had the time. And the thing is, I haven't even opened it yet, because the reason why I haven't opened it yet is because I want to have a clear mind, and I just don't want to have any other distractions. And at the moment, it's a very busy time of year for me, darling, but I've got it there. That's why I haven't even looked at the picture yet. I haven't looked at any details. It's just there because I just want it there ready for when I'm ready to go, because I just want to tune into it and then look at the picture and everything else. So I'm not ignoring you. I will get to it probably over Christmas break. Okay. Okay. MJ, about white butterfly. This is okay. I'm bringing this up because I mean, it's very cliche. Butterfly spirit, signs from heaven, signs from our guides, spirit guides, everything else, yada yada yada. I'm bringing this up because last week, uh, I went to Canberra with Linda Yuso and Julie, and uh, we had an influx of monarch butterflies. So going down there, I had them sitting on my bonnet. They had me following. They followed me in the car, followed me in the car, on the car, in front of the car, driving around the car, driving down the highway, literally to the point where I made a comment, and I said, is this signs or is this a plague? We just didn't know. Monarch, those who don't know what monarch butterflies are, they're the orange and black butterflies. And it was like, for us, we all took it as big transformation. And this is what I'm going to say for you. A whole heap of white butterflies, a whole heap of them. There's a lot of transformation that you are going through at the moment. Now, with transformation, sometimes things get removed from us, or our routine gets upset as well. That's okay. I just want you to take all that on board, and it's not like the universe is out against you. It's just you going through transformation and being put on a bit of a different path, ready for a new journey. Okay, I don't feel like it's to do with your loved ones or your or guides or trying to get your attention. In this case, I will say I feel like it's transformation, because that's the conclusion we came to with all these butterflies that we were surrounded with over the weekend. Okay. Okay, Lisa, I walked away from a long friendship. Is it permanent? This is the thing, Lisa, and I say this to a lot of people. Everything has an expiry date on it, darling. And it doesn't mean that you hate the person, doesn't mean that you're no longer going to have that friendship. But I always say that people come into our life for a reason, season, lessons or blessings. And sometimes the friendship has just run its course and you're off on a different path as they are also. So it's nothing, don't go beating yourself up with this. I'm not saying that you're not going to meet up and rekindle the friendship later on. But at the moment, I'm just going to say it's had to happen, because I feel like there is growth, and I feel like you've had to do this. They're showing me you've stood back here, or you're standing back, because I feel like there's a little bit of power at play as well with this, because I feel like you were giving a little bit too much, and they were possibly taking a little bit more of your power, and you've actually stood in your power. Okay, and that's all it is, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Right. Hang on. I wish she would sit still. You know what? If you don't stop, darling, I'll put you down. Mhm. Hello, Dana. You're always such a cheery person, darling. Okay. Storm, anybody who asks me, am I heading in the right direction? I'm always going to say yes, always. As I said, there's lessons that we need to be learning along the way. And as shitty as what some of these things are, or challenges, they're there for a reason, and we're there wanting to experience those and for us to learn lessons. So I'm always going to say yes, you are. if you find yourself doing the same thing over and over again and not getting results and yada, 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 and things not going the right way, sometimes that's the universe just trying to give you a little bit of a shake up and putting you on the right path, okay? I'll always say yes. Okay. So, Natalie, what did I do? When did I read you? And where did I read you? Um, just wanted to thank you for my private reading I had with you in August. I'm ticking lots of things I was told. That's beautiful. Thank you. You know what? A lot of the times, this is the funny thing. I do a lot of readings, private readings every week. And sometimes I've got people sitting opposite me and I'll be saying all this stuff and I just kept being met with no, no, no. And I've learnt to always stay true to the information that I get, and I can't change what I'm being shown, and I won't change it, and I will always stay true to spirit. And I know sometimes people looking at me, I'm looking at them and they think, I'm sure they have going through their mind, she's batshit crazy. But it's beautiful when I come back and they get validations like that. Okay, so thank you for that feedback. Who else have we got? So Ruth, you says one is in childcare as an educator, one other is as a director. First interview for this job, asked to apply for a mystery director job though. See, that's what they were showing me, Ruthie, too. They're saying two jobs. There's two interviews going here. So I feel like you're going to go and apply for this other one. Okay. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, darling. Yeah, I think it's January also, Mika. I'm not feeling Christmas. It's January and January. I feel like the kids may even be on the verge of going back to school. To be honest with you. Okay. Jasmine, unfortunately, I don't see the engagement ring. Will I ever find my engagement ring again? They keep showing me the bedroom. Now, have you turned everything upside down in that bedroom? I feel like I'm looking at a chest of drawers or a dressing table or something like that, like a possibly even a bedside table and down the back. So have you put up on something and it's possibly fallen down the back there? Okay, and when will I be doing readings in Goulburn? I did my last stint in Goulburn last Friday, and I won't be returning to Goulburn until the end of January next year now because I am taking a month off over Christmas. And generally, once I start back, first cab off the rank is Goulburn and Young that weekend, and that's easing myself back into the work year. So just keep an eye out on my Facebook page for that, but more than likely it will be the last weekend in January, but it's depending on where Australia Day fits in with the public holidays as well. Okay. Oh, this is lovely. I've got two moderators working this evening. Thanks, Gayleen. I'll have to give you a promotion. Joe Pearce, no cards. Look, no hands, no cards. Ask me a question, darling. Sharon, how are you? How's your back, darling? So I hope I'm going to see you on Saturday. Okay, Julie, I don't know if you've put up details about Saturday. Can you do that? Or Sharon, if you can put that up if you know that, because I'm trying to plug you guys. What time is this kicking off on Saturday, and what um like are you guys doing readings, mini reads? How's all of that happening? Joe Pierce, I'm seeing epiphanies and light bulbs with you, darling. Anything with work in the next few months, okay? I'm sure we've spoken about this before, and I feel like it's time. There's something to do here with you with your own business. Now, I think you're already doing something on the side as well, but I feel like it's more hobby. This is something completely different here, darling, and it's like I feel like it's time now. And I'm going to say you've been through a shit year, put it that way. Okay, I know what's been going on, and it's like I feel like you got this lease on life, and it's time now. Okay, so I hope that helps you. I'm waiting for you to come into Port Kembla. Just saying. Where are we? Never thought that feeling totally calm in every way would be such as. What's that for, Gayling? What have I missed out on? Lisa, 100% thank you. I can't even remember what I just told you, but just as long as you understand, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, who else have we got here? Natalie. So I did a Zoom reading. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. It's I don't remember, and it's no disrespect to you. It's I generally read and then I forget, and which is a good thing because if you come back and have another reading, I'm not biased or influenced in any way, which is a good thing because I've forgotten what I've told you. Yeah, Jasmine. Yeah. See, that's why I said I feel like straight away I got to know, but I just feel like something's been pushed down the back here, darling. So what did I say? I said you'd sell your house in August, and you did. And your new relationship is going great. Beautiful, darling. I finally found a committed relationship. This is the thing, like I can pinpoint a lot of things, and I always make a joke to people. Why the hell can't I get the lotto numbers? Okay, who else have we got here? Okay. Melissa Taylor, our loved ones are always watching over us. So you think about my dad, hope he's watching over me. And I can guarantee it more often than not when they pop into your head, when you start thinking about them, it's because they are there and they are putting those thoughts into your head. So next time you feel like that, I actually want you to just stop for a minute and just say, give me a sign, or be a little bit specific with the signs, and they will deliver, but you need to be open to be receiving the signs as well, not closed off. Has Julie taken off? Have we still got Jules on here? Okay. Okay. Joe, yep, I know. You don't need to book in, darling. Don't need to book in. Okay. Just saying. You can Zoom me. Just saying. Don't go booking though. Ring me. Text me. Message me. Okay. Okay. Malia, Canada for you next year. It's going to be eye-opening for you. It's when And I say this with respect when you're wrapped up in cotton wool and protected. And I feel like you've been like this living here. And I say this with respect. I feel like you've been living a little bit insular and protected where you are. And this is really stepping out of your comfort zone. And I'm just being shown here there's going to be moments here where you've got nobody to fall back on and you've got to think and challenges and you're actually going to grow as a person. And I say that with love. So I'm going to say that this is going to be very good for you. I don't want you to get disheartened with any challenges that get thrown your way. This is just the universe making things right for you. So I'm going to say it's a good thing, darling. It's quite fun. Okay. New friendships. I'm hearing new friendships there. Okay. So those who have just joined me, I just ask that you like and share the live feed for me and just pop that in the comment section there. Just let me know that you've done that, please. Thank you. Totally forgot about putting my other video on here because sometimes it's a little bit easier for me to see here. Hang on, is that working? Yes, it's working. Beautiful. Okay. Tracy Williams, no, I'm not seeing another move for you in the next 3 months. I'm sorry, lovely. I'm feeling more so around about April after Easter. Now I know that Easter's coming earlier for us next year. Generally, it's in April. I understand it's in March, so I do feel like I'm feeling movement after Easter for you next year. Who else have we got here? Is that rain? Wow, it's actually bucketing down here. So if I lose internet or if it goes a bit funny, I'm not leaving you guys. I can actually hear the rain pouring outside. Again, for you, Natasha, family in spirit, and this is for everybody. I get a lot of questions from people asking, have my family seen me? Are my family proud of me? Do they see that I've found love? Have they seen I'm successful? I can guarantee yes, 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 and yes for all of that. Okay, you don't need me to tell you that they are constantly around you. Okay, now just while I'm talking to you, Natasha, who in spirit used to like the salads of in summertime? Because I'm seeing in particular iceberg lettuce. I feel like it was very, very important. Iceberg lettuce, not just the other cos lettuce, all the other fancy lettuces they got now. Iceberg lettuce that is crisp, very crisp. And I'm also seeing also grated carrot. I'm tasting that as well as little cubed cheese, all in that salad. Okay, in spirit. That's how they're coming through, darling. Because I feel like that's something that you need to be doing for your family this summer. Right, who else have we got here? Galen, no. I'm always telling him to slow down. Um, he's got to make the break. This is the thing. I just feel like he just keeps going, 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 going. You're always telling him he works too hard. And I can tell you what's going to happen. They just showed me the tower card. Okay. Now, if you're familiar with tarot, I think you are. Tower cards when things are out of control. And when I see tower cards, that's like a warning card for me that if you don't change your ways, the universe will change them for you to put you where you need to be. So they are showing me the tower card around him if he doesn't slow down. So just tell him from the psychic. And he's so, oh God, you're talking to some bloody psychic up the other, east coast of Australia. You've never even met her. Okay, who else have we got on here? Okay, good evening, Ali Joy. Thank you for joining me. I've got a lot of you on here. It's we're just all talking amongst ourselves now, are we? Okay. Who else have we got on here? Tracy Howard about change of job in the new year for myself. I'm just hearing stay put, stay put, stay put. Now, the thing is, I feel like I'm seeing movement where you are. So, are you talking about a new job within the place that you currently are working? Because if it's not that, it's the same sort of work, but another place, but I want to say with more responsibility, if that makes sense. So if it's not something possible there for you to get a promotion with more responsibility, it's like somewhere else, but the same job with a little bit more responsibility, I'm being shown. I hope that helps you. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely what he would say. Okay. Oh, Dana, I'm jealous. You're going on the cruise, family cruise. Okay. Who's the one with the loud mouth? I know it's not you. Somebody is opinionated, somebody has a loud mouth. Now, the thing is, I see that people take that as a joke in your little circle, your family, but I just see possibly a couple of others that don't know too well with their noses taking it the wrong way. And I think it's quite funny, really, because you're like, oh, such and such again, don't you? And that's just them. But I feel like possibly somebody will take it the wrong way. But I see it all as a fun trip. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm jealous. Where are you going to? So that would be your sister-in-law. So you get what I'm saying with that. It's like everybody's used to her, but I think other people who don't know her will take things the wrong way. And that's the only hiccup I really see. Okay. Who's the one that thinks that they're taking alcohol on board too? Okay. Who else have we got on there? How are we going for time? Still got some time left. Okay. Oh, you're not going to Tassie, are you? That ship will be a rocking and rolling. And have you done that before? I did a cruise to New Zealand from Sydney over to New Zealand, down the east coast, into the Milford, up Milford, back out Milford, then a big diagonal straight back to Australia, back to Sydney. And that crossing from New Zealand back up to Sydney on that diagonal, I never ever want to experience again. We did 2 days straight of 8-meter swells where it was just boat was coming that way, this way, that way, 2 days straight. They had sick bags every couple of meters up those corridors, and they locked all the doors so nobody could get out, and they emptied all the swimming pools. But I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll have a lot of fun. We had fun too. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay. Oh, my auntie's dropped in. Hello. Haven't seen you on here for a very, very long time. Nice to have you on here. I'm just about to finish up, but you're about an hour behind me. So it's only going on to 8 o'clock up there, isn't it? So it's going on to 9 here. Where are we? Galen, has Julie taken off? Did I miss something on here? Because you've taken over from the moderating, which I love you for, but where's Julie gone to? Okay. Kelly McDonald, I feel like I need to highlight. I'm getting sick, but not in 6 months. I feel like I keep saying the word June. June. I keep saying June here. So again, this is all dependent on the work on you. I see that you've been through quite a lot up, down, and I keep hearing the word broken words, broken promises, broken promises. So I feel like you've lost a lot of faith here with relationships. Now, that's not a, look, it's not a bad thing, but I'm just being shown it's actually opened your eyes where I feel like you can pretty much take it or leave it. And I say that with love and I say that with respect because I see you now standing in your power and you actually taking a little bit of a different view on relationships. And the person that is coming in needs to match your vibration, and you're not just going to be accepting anybody, put it that way. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm favoring June with this, but it's all dependent on the work that you do and all dependent on the work that this other person does on themselves as well. So I hope that helps you. Okay. You're welcome, Mika. So I'm always spot on with you. So thank you for that feedback, darling. Melissa Shaw, hello. Thank you. So, Galen, you're not sure if she's still on. Haven't seen her post after. Yeah, she might have had computer problems because we have had a storm here, but I could hear the rain before, so she might have copped it a little bit more than what I did. Okay. So, Melanie, who's in trouble, darling? Because have we got legals going on here? I feel like I need to talk about something to do around legals with this. Okay. So again, those who've just jumped on, I ask for specific questions, not just what can I see. I can see a lot of things, and I'm just trying to keep little snippets going tonight so everybody gets a fair go here. Otherwise, before we know it, it turns into a full blown 5-minute reading, and these are just little snippets. If you want to have a private reading with me, the details are going across the bottom of the screen there. So you just pop onto the website, the psychicpinup.setmore.com, and that will take you to my first available appointment. And you can book yourself in from there. As I said, I've only got 2 spots left this week, which is on Friday. And then next week, I've only got appointments left for Wednesday. Then the week after that, I know I've got plenty. And then we go into Christmas time. And again, if you weren't on at the beginning, I was just saying to everybody, I am actually signing off for a month over Christmas, and I will not be going back until towards the end of January. So even if you send me messages and that, I'm not going to be replying. All the appointments will have to be done online, and I haven't opened up for bookings for next year yet. So I will be doing that in the next couple of weeks. Okay. So Jasmine, thank you for your answer. I'll pull my bedroom apart again. Thanks for that, darling. This is the other thing also. Okay, they just showed me. Have you turned all the lights off and got a flash torch out and just because sometimes with jewelry we can't see it with the carpet or rugs or other bits and things, floors. So get yourself a torch as well and see if you can see any reflection. Okay, who else have we got on here? Okay. Now, okay, Melanie, what about your nephew? What's the question? I'm sorry, I'm seeing things in bits and pieces, and guys, when you give me feedback and things like, can we put it all together because I have a lot of comments, questions, everything else all here, and I get things in mishmash, and then I'm doing reads and going back, and I'm forgetting what I've said. Okay. You're welcome, Dana. So thanks for helping out this evening, Gayleen. It's yeah. Is this a medical thing, Melanie? Because I do not do medical on here. I'm sorry. I mean, like I'm not. This is what I say to people. I'm not even a medical intuitive, and I don't pretend to be. If this is a medical question, and if you can just let me know. But that's why I was asking if we've got something legal, something going on around here, please. Okay, let me just have a look down here. Jocelyn, you're asking about permanent. Will I get permanent shift at my workplace? I'm assuming we've got this whole uh casual stuff that's going on with you at the moment, and I do see that continuing up until and after Christmas time for you, Jocelyn. And I feel like I need to favour for you. They're just saying to me mid-January, that there will be some movement there with that. So I'm going to say yes, but it will be around about mid-January, possibly even late January with that. Okay, so Melanie, you're saying yes, it is. Sorry, what would what would be the leak? Okay, again, I'm not under. It is, sorry. So you're saying yes, it's a medical thing, is it? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. That's what I say. I don't. If you in the description box there, I do not do answer medical or legal questions on here. I'm sorry. So that's sort of like a little bit of a no go. It's a legality thing here on Facebook, and this is what I say to people. I'm not a medical intuitive. It's not my forte. I'm sorry, darling. Okay. Okay. So, Natasha, do you see my house build starting next year? Okay, I just heard May. I feel like May is quite important around you. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm getting t-shirts made that says don't shoot the messenger. I'm hearing May. Do you see my house build starting next year? Settlement is taking a long time. Again, settlement, I feel like it's something still to do with I'm hearing the council. I'm also hearing something to do around zoning, the word zoning with this. And I feel like I need to highlight May with this for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay. Now, right, okay, so I have come up to after 9 o'clock, guys and girls. And oh gosh, dearie me, just looking at how it's frozen on my screen here and it's not attractive. Oh, it's okay. I only read for the hour. I do come on here every Tuesday, 8 o'clock Sydney time. So wherever you are in the world, please look that time up on Google. 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Queensland is an hour behind us, so I always advertise in Sydney time. Make sure that you check the local time zone for you. I will be back again next Tuesday. As I said, this is my way of giving back to you all, and thank you for supporting me as well. I'm sorry if I didn't get to you all. As I said, sometimes I don't even see comments and questions until I get off. I don't know whether they play silly buggers with me. I do try my best. And as I said, I do stream to multiple platforms all at once, and it all comes back into this one central system here. So sometimes maybe, oops, okay, she's dropping things. What are you doing there, darling? Oops, cat just dropped my iPad. Yeah, sometimes there can be little gremlins that get into the system here. So guys, again, if you are booking Zoom readings with me or phone readings, I send out notices, text messages, reminders, and I'm finding myself constantly again chasing people the morning of these readings when they should have been paid for the day before. And again, as of next year, I am going to just be cancelling appointments if they are not paid for the day before. I'm sorry if that sounds a bit harsh, but I don't have time to keep continuing chasing people when I'm doing readings back to back as well. I'm sure you can understand that. Also, next year, my prices will be going up. Again, I don't apologize for that. It is what it is. It's there are expenses here and I do need to. I'm no longer able to keep my prices at the current price rate. So if you're wanting to get a reading with me prior to that, again, you can book yourself in before Christmas, or maybe another way around it is to purchase a gift voucher that you've got 6 months to redeem that. So just a suggestion. I'm not holding you to it. I'm just trying to make things easier for everybody else. So thanks, guys. Thank you for watching me. I will be back next week, and take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful week and a awesome weekend. Bye.